Alright guys, here we go with today's multiplayer round. Sorry I've been slacking with the multiplayer rounds this past week or so. Try to pick them back up. I play at least every day, at least most days, so it doesn't take much to record a round, so I'll try to do better. We got Tunzoof. I always say tons of, but who knows how he wants me to say it. We got Coyote Canyon, Ikigai Springs, and Blueberry Thicket, X Volts. I wish I could switch to my non-water skip bag with my PD in it right now, but unfortunately it doesn't let me yet. Otherwise that's the bag I would be using because there's no water skip holes, and Blueberry Thicket 7 I love to have my PD. Alright, we're going light glide rive here over the top. Make sure I put enough anhyzer. You always want to get over, but you don't want to miss to the left and get behind that big pillar. This is going to leave with a decent chance at getting this eagle. See if anyone else is able to make it. X Volts, no. Tons of. Oh, he might have gotten into some trouble off the tee. Let's see, 231. We're going to go with the warship here. Go around this bush. See if I can get the height right. About right there with this wind. And here we go. 4. Oh, geez. Caught the bush. Cut it too close to that bush. Eliminated any chance I had at making that. Alright. Good game, Brock. Sounds like you had a tough break the last game we just played. We're going to try to make this glide skip rive. I kind of put the top chevron. I kind of follow this lineup. I used to have my aim point here, but I have better luck just shifting over a little bit more. Make sure I put enough hyzer on this, or hyzer. This is a forehand. And this maybe, nope, not enough. I just don't want it to get in that bush, and we got past it, so we are good here. Oh, ooh, I thought I almost, my finger kind of slipped there, and I almost missed that shot. X Volts is a hole ahead of us. Tempted to go for this, but I'm not going to. I've been losing a lot, so time to start buckling down and playing a little safer. Try to climb again. It's definitely been an up and down season, but mostly related to my style of play. We get the birdie there, and we are done with Coyote Canyon. And still tied with X Volts. Here we go with Ikigai Springs. With this wind, I'm going to go step up to the Glide Sapphire. I just don't like the Roll Sapphire in this 2 headwind. Put a little bit of hyzer on it, not much. Just because that Glide Sapphire does tend to turn a little more than my Roll Sapphire. Stop. Oof. That had some crazy ground play, but we're safe. Don't putt from back here very often. But we get the birdie. After this round, gonna fall asleep to some Olympics. I don't know if y'all saw the boxing match this morning with the Italian female versus the not so female. It's just ridiculous. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. Watching some golf now. Alright, we're gonna go for the eagle here. See if we can not put too much turn on this. Get up to the top. Oh, we get a dead skip. Stop. At least it's in bounds, but that was a crappy skip there. See if we can still get this eagle. Tougher shot for sure. Uphill. 110. A little right to left wind. Let's go about right there. At about 30. And nice. It's always fun to get that eagle, and we take the lead. Going light glide here, light glide rive, middle chevron underneath that tree. About a half a disc of anhyzer on this shot. Cutting it close. Should come back enough to keep it safe at least. That one had me nervous. Sometimes you'll hit that rock and it'll bounce back in the water. But we're good here. 395. Let's go with the Vandal. Aim out here and just let it turn back. Don't have to worry about that going long with that distance. Should get me within putting range, and it does. We'll maintain our one-shot lead here after 6. Can't remember what we have to close out here. X-Volts is already done though. Oh, I don't purposely play slow, but I tend to play slower when I'm talking. Someone pointed out, I didn't really ever think it was an advantage to play slow until someone pointed out in the Discord, I can't remember who it was. It tells you their total score, so you can basically do the math and figure out what you need. So I think that's kind of lame. Hopefully Spinoff can fix that and not show that total score. All right, so here I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 over, and then about right there with the roll sapphire. Still not enough hyzer. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. So before I used to think, oh, you can't see their scores because they're hidden, but if you look for Tunzoff and for X-Volts, he's shot a total of 21. So I'm sitting at 16 right now. If I birdie out and you add 4 to that, that's going to be 20. So basically that tells me he did not ace either of these holes, so as long as I get a birdie, I'm good. So I don't like that at all. I feel like if you're going to put the question marks, then don't put their total score there. So I think they really need to take care of that. I'm surprised it took this long for anyone to notice that. But definitely a huge advantage for people that play slow. Again, I'm not personally trying to play slow right now. I just tend to play a little slower when I'm talking. And some people just play fast in general. But definitely not a fan of that feature. And I'm kind of mad that I even know about it now. But still, I'm not going to let it affect kind of how I play holes and what I do. So this is the hole. It's perfect wind and stuff for my PD, but I just don't have it. Usually my aim is right here with the Glide PD, and then that's a straight pull, maybe a little bit of Anheuser. Can't do that with the roll. It just would be a little short. The Glide would be a little long with that line, so I've kind of adjusted up and to the left a little bit with this roll sapphire, and then straight pull down from there. And it tends to work out pretty well, except I missed that one. So I've been able to adjust. I don't feel like I'm as good at this hole without the PD. And this is one of the PD. Well, this is one of the holes that I like to have it. So I wish I could switch bags. It's kind of a bummer that I can't. This one I'm gonna disc down to the Vandal. I'm gonna aim right at it and just kind of power down a little bit. Maybe put a little bit of Anheuser. Dan's a little better at these power down Vandal shots than I am. That's going to be short and right. I just knew the warship wasn't going to make it there, so I was trying something that had a little more distance, but didn't judge it very well. Well, we'll get the birdie and we'll get the win. Not the most exciting round, but we did have that cool eagle on 5. Let's take a look at X-Volt's bag. Haven't seen him around for a while. He's got the pure combo, sticky and glide, the fuse and trust. It's a nice combo. The roll glory and the roll musket. And then any more fairways, he's got the glide musket, the skip recoil, the skip cloudbreaker, the glide water skip captain, and then he's got the 4 arrives. I guess instead of a turn glide, he's got a glide windbreak. Sweet looking bag there by X-Volts. But there you go, guys. There's today's multiplayer round of the day. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching me play some DGV.